Okay, forms are all leveled up, so next will be plastic and rebar. We got all the concrete poured. We're just doing a few little final touch-ups, and then we'll let it harden, cure it, so that we can get on it with a power trowel. This 10 feet wide by 24 feet deep is going to be a carport. They're going to do the roof later on. We're just pouring the concrete. But I'd like to give them a nice edge around here. So we're using an edger. It's just, this is brass, so it works really well on the concrete. Just got a little edge here, so you can see it defining that. You just kind of, you have to work it several times through the curing process. Concrete takes a lot of patience. Wish I had some. Concrete came about an hour late. They had one driver got stung by a bee. Turns out he's allergic to it. Puffed up and got woozy, had to go to the hospital. So it made him short of drivers again, which means we'll be working another hour later today. Kind of a beautiful day, sort of. It's raining. We are loading walls to go up and set up today. We'll go up and strip the forms off the concrete as well. Should be a fun day if we don't get rained out. I guess this rain is the precursor to the hurricane stuff from down south. So doing shiplap is a little different. No sheathing, just blocking. And we're going to level the wall first. What do you want me to do? Nail it? I'll just pin it at the bottom first. Alright, so we got rained out yesterday. We got maybe half a day put in. Looks like a nicer day today. We're doing putting bracing coming down in all corners to tie this off because we're using shiplap. So shiplap doesn't have any strength this way, so that's why even putting all the blocking in has helped that a lot. But we need to have that bracing coming down. I've already cut this first one. Just fits right in there like that. We'll carry that right down through. Sounds like we have shiplap siding arriving. I was hoping it would come so that we could do it before we did the trusses. My dream came true. So we've set up kind of a cutting station. We're cutting a whole bunch of 8-footers for the two eaves sides. Then they'll all be one piece, and then the back and the front we'll piece in as we go. We're setting aside 16-footers and 14-footers for the gable ends. So we can do those, try to do them in one piece. We have everything, all the blocking done, all the bracing diagonally. We're going to put in this window now. We've got the house wrap on, getting it ready for the shiplap. So we'll cut the window opening out. Yep, that looks good. Okay, I think we're all set up. We'll be using a spacer along the concrete to keep the board from touching the concrete so that the water doesn't wick up if it gets there. So that'll keep it dry. It'll only come up against the pressure treated. We're cutting boards now for the back wall, the gable end on the back with the angle on it. And again, we know the truss degrees, the angle, the pitch. So all we have to do is cut it at a 22.5 degree angle, and each board we just add to the measurement each time, and we'll be able to go all the way across. Then we have the trusses, so then we'll be able to put them up probably tomorrow. All right, let's put some stuff up. Stuff, it's Shiplap boards. So this one, I ripped it down and cut the tongue off, so to speak. Sounds painful, but this way it'll match this, so you won't need a corner board. We are ready for trusses. All right. As soon as I get my tool belt on. 8-footer to tip it. I'm good. Yep. How's that look, Chad? I can take a 1/8 maybe to a 1/4. This blocking we put about 5 or 6 feet up so that when we put the first course of plywood on, it's not in the way. We'll set all these trusses and nail them off on this side with the spacer brackets and not nail the other side until we've gotten the wall absolutely straight. I didn't finish the sentence. Spacer bracket, hit the hand, hit the hand. Oh yeah. I hit it. It did. Surprised me. Do 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 do. La da 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 da. I caught my mic with the claw of my hammer, pulled it off, threw it down to the ground. Okay. Oh, I need that bracket, don't I? Oh, we're all out of sync now. Okay. The last 2 trusses, there's not enough room to tip them straight up. So we tilt these 2 up against this one, just tack it off, then we slide them across. Okay. What'd you say, break? Well, it was great. I've never been on live TV before. Almost scared me half to death. I always line up this one first. Then we use that to, it squares everything up. We've snapped the line all the way across. Down just a pinch. Up a pinch. Up a half. And now for rakes. This will define the overhang. I don't get to do this very often. Usually you and Chad do this. Hey, point of interest. We use about $200 worth of nails on every job. Freeze board. Run up past. Just overlap that one, yeah. Woo! That is a lot of work, a lot of pressure. We'll drill all of these out for soffit vents. It's a kind of a different way that we're doing it this time. Looks pretty sharp though. We'll stick those in after we've painted. Garage door trim. So Chad is the painter dude. He's going to do that. I'll go over and continue to drill the holes in the soffits, and Joe's going to assist. Time to do some roofing. One of my favorite parts, actually. I am ready, Joseph. Would I be the lug E if you're the lug er? Receiver of the lug. Yep. How is it along the bottom? Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. Little pointy conversation. I put screws every 4 feet. Most people put them every 2 feet or 16 inches, or even it's just a lot. Every screw you put in hinders snow from coming off. I've done 500 roofs this way and never lost a sheet. And we've gotten some high winds. High winds around here is like 40 miles an hour, so it's you know, we don't get that very often. But that's what I do because I really like the snow to be able to come off. Garage doors is the last piece of the puzzle. We have the tracks up, or Chad has them up on his side. So now the doors go up. Here it is. We're all finished. 24 by 24 ranch style garage. Came out really well. The shiplap siding. We haven't done one of those for probably 10 years. So it's kind of fun to do something a little different. Came out really well. 2 9x7 doors. 8-foot ceiling, 8 foot 1.5. Metal roofing. We cut in the soffit vents underneath. We used round vents this time. We'll go take a look inside. Don't really have a choice if you're going to look inside. This is the inside. The doors, they're unlocked. They go up real well. Let's see. Let's look up at the trusses for a second. Where's a good spot? So you can see we've put a truss spacer all the way down the center, so that keeps the trusses equal down through there. And we put an angle brace on each corner. By doing that, it takes all the bounce out of both the front and the back wall, so that you don't get any movement. It keeps everything equal, keeps the walls nice and straight. There you have it. Please subscribe, and if you liked the video, would you hit the like button? Thank you.